All right. Uh, Moving on to our next game, we have the Georgia Bulldogs, SEC champs, taking on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Silas,
Yes.
when you see these two teams, what do you think is going to shake down in the Sugar Bowl, in the Big Easy?
I think initially SEC, Georgia Bulldogs, SEC champs, they're really strong this year. Kirby Smart's been here before. I think I think Georgia will dominate this game.
Georgia will dominate. Okay. All right, let's go to the Kizzy keys for this game for Georgia. They are, as you know, they're playing the backup quarterback, Gunnar Stockton. He's pretty good,
Yeah.
but Georgia has to find a way to take the heat off him, whether it's running the ball, establishing that run game, Trevor Etienne, or getting short passes, getting him in rhythm, making him feel
Yeah.
comfortable, really take the pressure off of him. Next key,
Georgia
yeah, go for it.
uh oh shoot. Georgia not having their QB1 is really going to hurt them this week.
Yeah.
I think Gunnar Stockton, he's solid, but I think it will hurt him in the long run. Carson Begg isn't. He's all right, but he's a lot better than Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah, he's actually pretty stinking good, and he's out for the rest of the year, so that'll be rough.
Yeah.
Dogs will make a championship run. Next key, they got to win the trenches. O line and D line, they have to dominate the line of scrimmage because the way Notre Dame wins games is by establishing the line of scrimmage. So if Georgia can win the line of scrimmage, they will be in a good spot to win the game.
Yeah.
And then also forcing Notre Dame to throw to win. Riley Leonard, their quarterback, he is
Mhm.
probably good enough to be able to beat him through the air, but he hasn't had to do it all year. So if
No,
Georgia
he hasn't.
forced him to do it, that'd be in a pretty pristine spot. Notre Dame, similarly, they have to dominate physically. They really just got to establish their will, run the ball, stop the run on defense, win the trenches. Like I said, for Georgia, Notre Dame has to do that too, and then get ahead and stay ahead. That's their style of play. They score first, and then they just stay ahead.
Yeah.
Uh, I think Notre Dame's biggest weakness is that I don't think they can come from behind on offense.
No, I I agree with that, JD.
Heck yeah. And then this is something I thought while I was writing these keys, but they have to really stay composed. They have to be the
Mhm.
Palmer team. They really just got to come there with confidence, moxie, and just stay composed while establishing panic on Georgia's side. Really, they got that backup quarterback. If they can rattle him, rattle the offense, maybe keep the defense on their heels, really keep pounding that run, just rattle Georgia, I think they'll
Yeah.
be in a pretty good spot. So, Silas, who do you think wins this game?
I got Georgia in this game 100%. You
Georgia.
said it earlier, episode of Notre Dame, but you think you had them going forward, but
Yeah,
Georgia's
I've been going
SEC.
all. I've been going all the way. They're actually gonna be my national champ. I mean, I don't feel
Yeah.
great about that, but from what I've seen from everybody else, besides Ohio State, I think Ohio
Yeah.
State looks like the best team right now, but they've been pretty inconsistent. Notre Dame feels like the most consistent team.
Uh-huh.
It just kind of feels like their year. So I do think Notre Dame, they are the more physical team compared to Georgia. And
Mhm.
said most physical team wins games. I think they can just stay composed and I trust them more. Did the power go out or something?
No, my little cousin, he's 5 years old. He just turned the lights off on us.
Jeez, W Sigma prank right there.
Yeah, W Sigma prank.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just trust Notre Dame more. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, JD, but I just don't. I got SEC all the way.
SEC all the way. Mm-mm-mm.
Yes.